Okay, so for statistics and probability, we are going to tackle the interval estimate of population proportion. Last time, we've already discussed about interval estimate of population mean and the sample mean. Nakalagay na din doon yung formulas na gagamitin natin. Kung alin yung tamang formula, depende sa number of the sample. Kasi yun po yung palatandaan natin, yung sample size or kung ilan yung sample na present dun sa ating problem. Kapag ang ating sample size ay greater than or equal to 30, o kaya 30 pataas, ang gagamitin po nating formula is yung may Z. Okay, pwede nyo balikan yung presentation later para makita nyo. And then, kapag naman ang ating sample size ay mas mababa sa 30, 29, 28, 27, and so on, basta natural numbers, positive lang, wala tayong negative na sample size, ang gagamitin natin is yung T distribution table. Itong table na pinakita ko last time. Wait. Ito po. Kasi, di ba, kapag T-distribution, hinahanap natin yung value ng degree of freedom or yung DF. Therefore, kapag ang ating sample ay mas mababa sa 30, dito tayo magbe-base. So, yun lang yung palatandaan, yung number of samples. Yung pattern ng formula, same lang naman. Ang pinagkaiba lang po doon is yung Z at saka yung T. Tsaka yung notation for standard deviation. Pero yung process, same lang po ng pagko-compute. Okay, so punta naman tayo sa population proportion. Ano ba yung difference nito sa population mean at saka sa sample mean? Pag sinabing proportion, it is a fraction of the population that has a certain characteristic. Sa population and sample kasi, wala tayong tinitingnan na certain characteristic o kaya hindi natin tinitingnan yung profile ng participants or respondents natin. As long as makapag-estimate tayo accurately, so pwede na natin yon i-represent sa ating buong population. Dito naman sa proportion, meron tayong certain characteristic na tinitingnan sa ating sample. Halimbawa, under profile, ang respondent natin is either male or female. So halimbawa, ano yung percentage na sa makukuha nating sample and makikita natin yung true proportion ay sa female lang. Kaya sa male lang. Okay, kumbaga meron tayong characteristic na pinagbabasehan para sa ating proportion. Okay? Dito, hanapin pa din natin ang confidence interval at saka sample size determination. Same lang din po nung last time. Ang difference lang nito talagang meron tayong tinitingnan na characteristic, which is dun tayo magfo-focus sa paghahanap ng interval. And we're going to use these formulas for P hat at saka Q hat. And gagamitin natin to para dun sa ating general formula. But before that, yung P natin is the population proportion. Itong P na nandito. P hat is the sample proportion. So yung P hat natin is the sample proportion. Itong Q hat, sample proportion din to, kaya lang ito yung failure. Kung natatandaan nyo pa last time, sa isang event, sa outcomes natin, merong isang success at merong isang failure. Yung P, ito yung magiging success natin, and yung Q natin, ang failure na outcomes or event. Okay? Pero itong dalawa, pareho naman silang sample proportion. X, number of sample units that possess the characteristics of interest. So, kung ano po yung hinahanap natin sa problem mismo, yun po yung ating X. And then N is the sample size. And we are going to use the general formula to compute. Ito, familiar naman yung pattern nito. Ito din po yung ginamit nating pattern last time for the interval estimate of the population and sample mean. Nagkakaroon lang tayo ng variation dito sa variables na ginamit natin. Okay? And to construct a confidence interval about a proportion, you're going to use the maximum error of estimate, which is denoted by E. Okay, diniscuss ko din last time to. Iba lang yung formula dito sa dulong part, pero yung idea or yung principle ay same lang. Okay? Yung E is the margin error or the maximum error of estimate. Meaning, andun po yung ating restricted part and hindi natin makikita doon yung ating true proportion or true mean. So, ito yung formula. T is greater than T hat minus Z sub alpha over 2 times the square root of T hat times Q hat divided by N. Sa kabilang side, same lang po tayo ng notation. The only difference is yung sign na ginamit. Since this is the lower confidence limit, is denoted by a negative sign. And since this is the upper confidence limit, is denoted by a positive sign. Ibig sabihin, dapat mas maliit yung lalabas na sagot dito compared dito sa kabila. Example, a sample of 350 engineering applications included 140 women. Find the 95% confidence interval of the true proportion of women who apply to the engineering program. So dito, meron tayong sample na 350. Sa sample natin, it's either women or men. Pero ang ating hinahanap sa problem ay women. Ito yung hinahanapan natin ng proportion. Okay, ilang percent dun sa ating total sample na 350 ang lalabas na women and dun natin makikita yung true proportion using this 95% confidence level. Okay, and we are going to list all the given. Ang X natin is 140 kasi ang success natin dito is yung women. Tama? Ang failure po natin dito is yung men. Ang sample natin is 350. Ang alpha na gagamitin natin is 0.05 based from the 95% confidence level. Tinransform lang natin into decimal. Ang Z value natin is 1.960. Saan makukuha yung value ng Z? You may refer to the table presented last time. Ito po. Kapag ang ginamit natin is 95% with an alpha of 0.05, we are going to use the Z value of 1.960. Tatlo lang naman itong palatandaan natin. Okay? Basta alam nyo kung ilan ang ating samples, ano ang sample size, dito lang kayo mag-base sa tatlo. Yun po yung greater than or equal to 30. Since sa ating problem, meron tayong 350 participants. Ayan, kaya yun yung in-apply natin, yung Z value. And then, proceed sa formula. So, ito ulit yung formula natin discussed earlier. And then, to find out or to compute kailangan po hanapin muna natin ang value ng p hat at saka value ng q hat. Kasi itong z, may value na tayo, indicated sa ating problem. And yung n po, may value na tayo, that is 350. So, all we have to find is yung ating p hat and q hat. Q hat po, pwede nyo sundin yung formula na nabanggit ko kanina. Pwede rin namang 1 minus p. So, kung nahanap mo na yung value ng p hat, minus mo lang from 1, so that will be the q hat. Formula natin is x divided by n. Ang x po natin is 140. Ang n natin is 350. Get the quotient. The answer is 0.40. O kaya 40%. Ibig sabihin, ang sample proportion natin para dun sa women is 40%. So, ibig sabihin, yung men natin is 0.60 or 60%. Okay, ito ay para sa women, ito ay para sa men. Minus nyo lang po, 1 minus 0.40 is 0.60. Kaya pag pinag-add tong dalawa, the answer should be 1. Or kung naka-percent naman, the answer is 100%. So, kumpleto na yung given natin. Next is by substitution. P hat 0.40, Z 1.960, P hat is 0.40, Q hat is 0.60. Divided by, ang n natin is 350. So if you have your calculator, you may compute this one, input lahat. Make sure to input the proper separator. So kung meron ditong parentheses, pag i-input sa calculator, lagyan ng parentheses to avoid cut error or syntax error. Ito naman nasa radical. And kung magma-manual computation naman kayo or gagamit ng electronic calculator, simplify muna yung nasa loob ng radical. Multiply these two and then divide by 350. Kapag nasolve na yung nasa loob, get the square root. After getting the square root, multiply by 1.960. Ang lalabas na answer is 0.051. Same lang dito sa right side. Kasi pareho lang naman yung sinubstitute natin. Difference lang po, i-bring down natin yung negative dito. And this one, i-bring down natin ang positive. Okay, also, i-bring down yung 0.40. Kasi dito, pinaghiwalay natin yung computation. And then, simplify. 0.40 minus 0.051 is 0.349. While on the other side, add these two numbers, 0.40 plus 0.051 is 0.451. Therefore, ang interval estimate natin, P is greater than 0.349 but less than 0.451. And since proportion yung pinag-uusapan natin, we may convert into percentage form. P is greater than 34.9% but less than 45.1%. Paano mag-convert? Multiply by 100 o kaya mag-move lang kayo ng 2 decimal places to the right. So if this is the decimal point, mag-move lang ng dalawa. Kasi dalawa yung zeros natin sa 100. Okay? So this will be the answer for the confidence interval. Dito daw natin makikita yung true proportion ng women out of the 350 participants. So to illustrate, you may draw the normal curve or the bell curve and then lagyan ng tamang label. So ito yung ating normal curve and we are 95% confident that the percentage of the applicants who are women is between 34.9% and 45.1%. This is typo error. Wala tong 5 dito. Okay? Again, yung applicants, yung true proportion ng applicants na women ay makikita po natin dito sa shaded part. That is when we are 95% confident. Okay? Ang error po makikita natin dito sa left-tailed part at dito sa right tail. So, paano nakuha ang 0.025? Ang ginamit nating confidence level is 95%. Therefore, ang alpha natin is 0.05. And then, divide lang by 2 kasi isa sa left at isa sa right. Therefore, ito ang ating error. 0.025. Okay? You may include this one, itong z value natin. Pwede rin hindi. Para lang mas malinaw sa inyo, sinama ko na dito ang z value. Okay? But the important here is, dapat alam nyo itong interval, tama ang ating interval estimate. Okay? Again, we are 95% confident that the percentage of the applicants who are women is between 34.9% and 45.1%. Dito makikita ang true proportion within this interval. Okay? So that's all for confidence interval. Next, how are we going to compute for the sample size for proportions? So to compute for this one, we are going to use or to apply yung ating maximum error. Pwede yung gamitin yung formula dito and then derive lang para makuha natin ang N. Okay, kasi yung N po natin, it stands for sample size. Therefore, we have P hat times Q hat times Z sub alpha over 2 divided by E squared. Same lang yung process katulad nung last time na sample size determination for population and sample mean. Dito, nagkaroon lang tayo ng variation sa variables na gagamitin natin kasi meron na tayong hat. P hat and Q hat. Okay? And then, so yun lang yung formula natin. Example, a researcher wishes to estimate 99% confidence the proportion of college professors with laptop computers. A previous study shows that 48% of those interviewed had laptop computers. The researcher wishes to be accurate within 3% of the true population, a true proportion. Find the minimum sample size necessary. Ilan daw yung kailangan nating sample para mag-satisfy dun sa 48% na result, which is yun po yung lumabas sa previous study. Kailangan nating nalaman dito is the college professors with laptop computers. Yun yung magiging success natin. Ang failure natin dyan is yung 52% na walang laptop computers. Okay? Kasi para makabuo tayo ng 100%, so minus natin yung 48. That is 52%. Okay? Again, ang hahanapin dito ay yung sample size para mag-satisfy dito sa 48%. Ang error natin dyan is 3%. Isa sa left and then isa din sa right. State the given. Alpha is 0.01. Bakit ito yung alpha na gagamitin? Because we are 99% confident na 48% yung lalabas na result para dito. Ang z-value natin is 2.576. You may refer to the table na pinakita ko kanina. And ang kailangan po natin dyan tingnan is yung 99%. Kaya ito yung gagamitin. Ang p-hat natin is 0.48. So ang success natin ay 48%. Katulad ng nabanggit ko kanina. Ang failure naman natin ay 52%. Ibig sabihin, itong 48%, ito po yung para sa college professors na may laptop computers. Ito namang 52% yung college professors na walang laptop computers. And yung E natin or the maximum error is 3% or 0.03. Okay, reminder po, pag mag-release kayo ng given, kapag naka-percent form, i-convert nyo muna into decimal. Kasi hindi tayo pwedeng mag-compute dito ng may percent. Mag-iiba po yung sagot. Move lang naman kayo. Kapag percent, gagawin nyo pong in decimal form, mag-move lang kayo from this point. For example, ito yung 48. Nandito yung point natin, move ng 2 places to the left, kaya naging 0.48. Kapag gagawin nyo namang percent, pabalik po. So from this point, move 2 places, 1, 2, kaya magiging 48%. Okay? And then proceed sa formula. Substitute all the given values. Ang p-hat is 0.48. Q-hat, 0.52. Z sub alpha over 2, 2.576. Ang E is 0.03. And then squared. Again, kung merong calculator, you may compute na sama-sama po. Kung wala naman, pwede kayong mag-manual or gumamit ng electronic calculator. So, divide this 2. And then, yung magiging sagot dito, kuhanin po yung squared form. Yung answer dyan, i-multiply by 0.52. And then, multiply by 0.48. The answer is approximately 1,840.32. Ito ay naka-round off na, kaya 0.32. So round off your answer at least 2 decimal places. Sa quizzes and exam, usually naman 2 decimal places. Pero basahin mabuti yung question kasi nakalagay naman dun yung guidelines. Okay? And then, sa final answer po, since sample size ang hinahanap natin, kailangan ay whole number. Sa kahit anong problem po, basta sample size ang hinahanap, it must be in a form of whole number. Katulad nito, college professor, hindi tayo makakahanap ng professor na 0.32. Therefore, round off natin or estimate natin. So the answer is 1,841. Regardless po kung ano yung nandito sa first digit na to, kung greater than 5 man yan or lower than 5, mag-a-add po tayo lagi ng 1. Okay? Hindi nyo susundin yung rule for rounding off. Diba kapag greater than 5, mag-a-add kayo ng 1. Pag below 4 naman is, as is yung nakalagay. Pero dito, ang rule natin, basta merong labes, meron decimal, mag-a-add lang po tayo ng 1. So the answer is 1,841. Meaning, ito yung samples na i-collect natin para ma-achieve yung 48% na college professors with laptop computers. Okay, so this is a very easy one kasi kumpleto naman po yung given. Kung meron man nawawalang given, ay inputin nyo lang dito sa formula. Mag-derive lang kayo para mahanap nyo yung given. Okay, so that's all for today's session.